Right now, live at 5.
With the government set to run out of funding by Friday, Congress is in an all-out sprint to pass a $1.5 trillion spending bill. I'm Deborah Alfarone on Capitol Hill with what's at stake for Ukraine.
Plus, another Duluth City Councilor is looking to make a move to the state capitol as he joins the race for a state house seat. And later,
with cruise ships set to arrive this summer, we talked with Duluth City leaders about what's being done to prepare.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke.
And I'm Briggs LaSavage. The House is considering a vote today on a $1.5 trillion spending bill that would include billions of dollars in aid to Ukraine.
Congress must pass legislation by Friday to avert a government shutdown. Deborah Alfarone reports from Capitol Hill.
We're here today in a time of great crisis.
House lawmakers inched closer to passing a massive $1.5 trillion spending bill that would fund the federal government through September.
This agreement does not include everything I wanted, and I know it doesn't include everything my Republican friends wanted. But I think at the end of the day, it's a good package.
The measure, which was hammered out overnight, includes $13.6 billion in military and humanitarian aid for Ukraine as the nation defends itself against a Russian invasion.
Putin is evil, and what he's doing to these people is devastating.
The package did include $15.6 billion for COVID relief, but some lawmakers on both sides of the aisle pushed back, so the bill is being revised.
If it feels like we've been here before, that's because we have. Funding for federal agencies is set to run out at midnight Friday. The bill is huge. Almost 3,000 pages. And some lawmakers are complaining that's a lot to sift through in this time frame.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell backs the funding bill and says he will urge his caucus to vote for it. The White House is pressing Congress to get the legislation to the president for his signature without delay. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
The measure also includes massive increases in defense spending. To give the Senate more time to approve the bill, the House plans to pass another short-term bill to keep federal agencies running until March 15th.
Hundreds of people from Duluth and St. Louis County will spend this week lobbying for the issues that matter most to our region. It's part of Duluth and St. Louis County Days held at the Minnesota State Capitol. Tonight is the grand reception when lawmakers will mingle with community leaders to hear about their legislative priorities. Then tomorrow, Governor Walz will speak to the group at a breakfast event. Duluth Mayor Emily Larson and Chamber of Commerce President Matt Baumgartner are also expected to speak. CBS 3 will have a crew down in St. Paul tomorrow to bring us the latest on where projects in our region stand in this year's session.
Another Duluth City Councilor has announced a run for a state seat. Current City Council President Eric Forsman announced today he will run for the newly drawn Minnesota House seat District 8B. That area encompasses the eastern half of Duluth. Forsman currently holds an at-large seat on the council since being appointed in 2018 and was elected to the same post in 2019. Forsman says he has lived in the district boundaries for more than a decade and knows the people of that area and understands the issues and some things he would like to tackle include mental health, affordable housing, education, public safety, creating more businesses, and climate change.
What inspires me is getting things done that make people's lives better. And thinking about my own kids and their future and the future of families within this city, I just love to get results.
Representative Jen Schultz announced last week she would not seek re-election for this House seat after serving 4 terms. Forsman is seeking the DFL endorsement.
An Island Lake resident joins the race for a Minnesota House seat. Natalie Zalesnikar is seeking the Republican endorsement for the District 3B race. That includes Two Harbors, Hermantown, Proctor, and more. Zalesnikar co-founded an advanced care assisted living facility in Proctor. She's also a breast cancer survivor. She hopes to help keep communities safe, continue taking care of seniors, and reduce taxes for families and schools. The district has been represented by DFL incumbent Representative Mary Murphy for the last 46 years. Murphy has not announced yet whether she'll run for re-election.
This summer, the Twin Ports will welcome cruise ships exploring the Great Lakes for the first time.
The first is scheduled to arrive this May, then 6 more will follow this summer, with hundreds of travelers coming along with them.
CBS 3's Quinn Gorham shows us what the city is doing to get ready for their arrival.
We're all used to seeing ships come through the lift bridge and into the port each summer, but in just a few months, a new guest will be joining their ranks. For the first time, ships from the Viking Cruise Line will be coming here to Duluth, and with them, new changes in the port to accommodate them. Chris Fleege with the City Planning and Economic Development Department says the city is currently working on upgrading infrastructure. A new Customs and Border facility needs to be built behind the deck in order to screen passengers. Fleege also says the deck will be contracting with the TSA, Coast Guard, and Border Patrol to make that happen. That space, which will cost the city around $500,000 or $600,000, will process the international travelers since the ship's Great Lakes tour includes Thunder Bay, Canada. Viking is expected to make a separate investment. The city has also received a $5 million grant to help upgrade the seawall, which they plan to redesign to better accommodate the larger ships. Fleege says the project will likely take a bit, so cruise ships may need to make adjustments during their first summer.
While we're doing the construction of the seawall, we'll have at least eight visits from Viking, and they'll basically anchor out in the harbor, and then they'll have smaller craft that will bring them down through and into the deck.
Each ship is about 665 feet long and can carry about 380 guests and about 250 crew members. Those guests who will stop in Duluth for a day can get off the boat to explore, eat, or sign up for local excursions at places like Split Rock Lighthouse or Glensheen. Fleege says that could bring a $780,000 economic impact in the first year to $1.2 million in the years that follow. The first ship is set to arrive here in Duluth in May. It sets sail from Thunder Bay, and Duluth is the second stop on the Great Lakes tour.
All right, thanks, Quinn. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from a local excursion being advertised by Viking Cruises that could see a massive boost to business. By the way, this first ship stopping in Duluth will also visit Bayfield.
Here's a live look at Duluth City Hall tonight. Starting right away, you don't need to wear a face mask there or inside any other city building, but you can wear one if you want to. City leaders will keep monitoring the pandemic and make any changes if needed.
Dave joins us now for a first look at the weather. Dave, another day of those blue skies. I love to see it.
Yeah, blue skies always take the sting out of cold temperatures. And the cold front last night did kick up a few flurries. I saw a couple as I went home last evening, and then it dropped our temperatures down. So there's a little bit of a bite in the air. So we take this live look at Robinson Lake outside of Ely, and we see it is still snow and ice bound. Can't think of ice out quite yet, although later next week, we could start thinking about maple syrup temperatures. We could have the proper range for getting out and doing that. But first we have to deal with the cool down. There's that cold front that drove through last night. Arctic high pressure is backing it up, and that will indeed cool us down. Our low temps overnight tonight could run a range of 5 to 15 below zero. So here's the short-term forecast. Here in the Twin Ports, I think we'll drop to 10 degrees below zero. We'll have a clear to partly cloudy sky because of the cloud-crushing nature of the high-pressure system. And then, in turn, that will also make things mostly sunny for our Thursday. The normal high temp is around 33, 34 degrees. We'll only get halfway there tomorrow. 17 degrees. Sounds like a Bon Jovi song, all right. And come Friday, we'll still not get quite there for temperatures, but maybe moderate just a little bit. What I'm getting at is Friday, there's a chance for some very light snow, followed by another cold snap come Saturday morning. So when will we get back to normal? It is in sight on the 7-day forecast, and I'll show you in a few more minutes.
Thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5. It's never too early to wish for spring, but the DNR is looking for volunteers before it arrives. How you can help coming up in City by City.
Come on down to Hannah Johnson Fabrics and Sewing Studio in Lakeside Marketplace. Don't know where to start? Visit our new sewing classroom and studio. Whether you're a brand new sewist or you've sewn for years, we have a class for you at Hannah Johnson Fabrics. We'll help you get your projects going with our huge selection of high-quality designer and specialty fabrics. Our friendly staff will help you find exactly what you need. Come see us in person or register for classes online at hannahjohnsonfabrics.com.
Coffees, 2 for $6 every day.
Arby's classic roast beef, adored by billions. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meat.
Black Bear Casino Resort will have you feeling lucky in March. Saturday nights beginning March 5th through the 19th. 4 winners will be chosen each hour between 6 and 9 p.m. for a chance at winning up to $1,500. Then on Grand Prize Night, Saturday, March 26th, 3 winners will be chosen each hour for a chance at up to $10,000. Start earning entries February 27th. Visit blackbearcasinoresort.com for details. Make the Bear your place to feel lucky in March.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northlands still to this day. Join me, Kristen Bakke, every Tuesday for Eye on Mining.
Brought to you by Range Regional Airport. Watch Eye on Mining with Kristen Bakke every Tuesday at 10. Only on Live Local CBS 3.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Connors Point, Wisconsin tonight. For fans of the Duluth Harbor cameras, this is a new camera that just started this weekend, and it's already one of our favorites here at CBS 3. It sits atop the AMI building in Superior. The cam was donated by a former sailor who wanted to give back to the boats. Only a few more weeks until Salties return to the Twin Ports, and Dave will be in with this week's forecast in a couple of minutes. But first, let's get a look around the region.
A chance for students to learn about careers in firefighting in Hibbing and a town hall on childcare in Cook County. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start things off in Minnesota tonight, where the DNR is in need of volunteers. In 2020, the state had more than 14,000 volunteers. That's down 8,000 due to the pandemic. Here in northeast Minnesota, the agency still needs lake level monitors, safety volunteers, and many others as spring comes around. Additionally, if you're wondering why Dave doesn't say your town's name during our weather forecasts, consider becoming a CocoRa's monitor for the National Weather Service. And next we head over to Hibbing, where an exciting new partnership is kicking off tonight. The Hibbing Fire Explorer Post will host their first meeting of the year coming up in just about an hour at 6 o'clock. The program is a branch of the Boy Scouts that trains kids and teens about possible careers in fire or EMS. Participants will train in CPR, water rescues, firefighting operations, and more. The program is also a partnership with Blue Jacket Careers, and students from several area schools are welcome too. Again, that meeting is tonight at Hibbing Station 1, starting at 6. And we wrap up in Cook County tonight, where the community is hosting a virtual town hall next week to address the future of childcare. The discussion will be held next Monday by the Cook County Early Childhood Coalition in partnership with First Children's Finance. The event is an open invitation to discuss the current state of childcare in the area and to try to find possible solutions going forward. The town hall will be a virtual meeting beginning at 6:30 p.m. We'll have more information on this and all of today's stories on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city.
Still to come on Live at 5, 1 year after a spinal injury put a Duluth athlete's career and life on hold, the community is coming together to help him recover. We'll share Mason's story after the break.
Today's high temp, 21 degrees. The normal is 34. The cold front is what cut us down there and might keep us down through Saturday. Warmer temperatures could return by Sunday. We'll talk about from now till then and beyond with the 7-day forecast right after our break.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Walk through Menard's Lighting Showroom and find your style with Patriot Lighting. Plus, save 11% on everything. Shop our full selection of over 7,000 interior lights and find the right one for your home. The Susanna Oil Rubbed Bronze with Brass Accents 3-Light Pendant features a hexagonal orb design and includes vintage bulbs to create a classic look with modern touches. Just $99.99 after sale price and 11% rebate. Get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's your job, it's your truck. Now it's your time to put it to work with the V-Plow you've been waiting for. Introducing the all-new Western Enforcer V-Plow. Engineered with all the features, efficiency, and performance of full-size Western V-Plows brought down into a lightweight design for today's businesses and homeowners. Built specifically for your half-ton truck. Get more jobs done faster with the Enforcer V-Plow.
Get your snowplow from the experts at JM Auto Service. We are your Western Snowplow headquarters.
When building, you hire a team of specialists to ensure your house turns out exactly as you imagined. Major financial transitions like retirement deserve the same level of care and craftsmanship. At MPPL Financial, we assemble a diverse team of experts to develop a plan to ensure you only have to retire once. Call today for your free second opinion consultation so your retirement turns out exactly as you imagined. MPPL Financial. Answers to the most important questions of your life.
Follow me, I'll lead the way.
There's always something new under the sun.
Oh, you just put me in a good mood.
CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Temperatures this morning, they did drop a bit thanks to a cold front. Didn't dip below 0. That's coming later tonight, but it did get as cool as 1 above for Bemidji, 4 above for International Falls and Hibbing as well. Relatively toasty then was Moose Lake and Hinckley at 10 above Solon Springs there as well. 13s from Ashland to Hayward and 12 to 18 from Ironwood to Watersmeet. Watersmeet being the hot spot, but I think we're all going to a range of 5 to 15 below tomorrow morning as Arctic air makes at least one more charge here before we can start hoping for spring to ease our way. Right now, 13 above at the airport in Duluth with a partly cloudy sky. Westerly, northwesterly winds going 18 miles per hour, so it's going to be a bit windy tonight through tomorrow with gusts towards 20. Relative humidity, 43%. Wind chill factor, thanks to those winds, is 4 below, but probably isn't going to be wind chilly enough for the NWS to trigger an alert, so we've got that going for us. Right now, temperatures are taking a bit of a dip here, despite trying to warm up it towards 20 earlier today. Dropped already to 8 in International Falls, 10 from Ely to Orr, 9 to 12 for the Mesabi range, and 12 to 18 for East Central Minnesota. North Shore numbers 10 to 18. Northern Wisconsin numbers running 16 to 18, a narrow band there, 16 for example in Superior. And we also have 16s from Watersmeet to Ironwood. So this cold snap now is here and will stay with us through Saturday. By Sunday, we go back to normal, which means a high of around 33, 34 degrees. Now, eyeing up the National Doppler map, there's the little clipper that went by last night and created a dusting of snow. I saw it come across the Woodland neighborhood in Duluth at about 10:35 last night. Now, higher pressure from the northwest has taken over, and that's been clearing up our sky and cooling down our temperatures, and likely will keep that way at least through Thursday. Friday may have a little bit of a difference, which we'll point out here in just a bit, but right now we'll zoom in and look at the current Doppler and see if there's any rogue snow showers trying to pop up here despite the higher pressure. And frankly, no, we're not seeing anything in the way of that, except for a little blip of flurry activity driven by the lake for parts of the Bayfield Peninsula earlier today, but that's the exception, not the norm. It should be dry through tomorrow. Friday's a day when things could change up a little bit. So our cooler high pressure, it does migrate away, and a wave of lower pressure in the upper atmosphere. I've plotted it as a regular low here, but really it's just a baby low. That could bring a chance for a little light snow come Friday morning. Light snow means another round of a trace to maybe an inch or so here in our area. Maybe near the Canadian border is the best chance to get an inch come Friday morning. Then cold again come Saturday. Now, let's talk about when things will warm up by eyeing up this 7-day forecast. Tonight is not the night to warm up. No, Minnesota low temps should go from 5 to 15 below with a clear to partly cloudy sky. For Wisconsin and Michigan, I think low temps there, we'll call it a range of 5 to 10 below, with a westerly wind going up to 10 miles per hour. So the winds will be gentler on the Wisconsin side of the border, a little gustier for Minnesotans. Tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, mostly sunny sky from the Arctic high pressure. High temps 18 to 21, the normal's 34. Minnesota numbers could run from 14 in Ely to 19 in Moose Lake, and in between for everyone else. Dry thanks to the high pressure. And again, that changes up as that short wave in the atmosphere on Friday brings a 30% chance for clouds and some morning snow. Saturday, 10 below again, high temp 18. Then we get to Sunday, 33 degrees, back towards normal. Look at next week, 40 possibly by Tuesday. And 40 could trigger a rain-snow mix next Wednesday. But a day like Tuesday has got, folks who like maple syrup salivating in more ways than one. Because that's the range of temperatures that's good to get the sap flowing. Get out, tap the trees, and make a treat.
I think
40 degrees.
Yeah, just seeing that 4 on there. It's been so long, I feel like.
It has been.
Yeah, I feel good. Thanks, Dave.
A Duluth East athlete overcoming a major injury is getting a helping hand from the community. Mason Brandstrader is learning how to walk again after he injured his spinal cord while skiing at Spirit Mountain last year. Mason is making great progress in his physical therapy, and the community is holding an online auction this week to help cover his rehab expenses. The auction runs tomorrow through Monday. You can bid on items like signed professional sports tickets, Festival of Sale passes, handmade furniture, artwork, and more. You can place your bids starting tomorrow night at 5 at masonsnextsteps.com. The auction ends March 14th.
The newest Rockridge School District building is ready to welcome students. Located in Eveleth, the new 89,000 square foot Laurentian Elementary will serve pre-K through 6th graders. The $34 million building will open this fall with features like an indoor playground, studio-style learning, and then a multi-court gym as well. 2 other buildings are also under construction in Virginia as part of that Rockridge expansion. That includes a new Career Academy High School and another elementary school. Those are expected to be complete in the next 2 years.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies here in Duluth.
Yeah, this is Pot Roast. He is a 4-year-old fellow who our friends at the shelter say is super sweet and very friendly too. They do want you to know that he is FIV positive and would need to go to a home with no other cats, or a home that has cats that are also FIV positive. He's very handsome with that fuzzy black face. Love that. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Pot Roast, you can call the number on your screen.
What a name.
Yeah.
Still to come as gas prices rise, we hear from experts on how you can make that tank go even further.
For 6 days only, Home Furniture has put everything on sale, and you can finance for 6 years with no money down and no minimum purchase. 6 days of savings, 6 years special financing. The 646 sale, only at Home Furniture.
Winter, where cold meets play. Adventure authentically with Frost River.
Black Bear Casino Resort wants you to join our team. On Monday, April 4th, you are invited to our job fair from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Otter Creek Event Center. Applications and interviews available for on-the-spot hiring, with part-time and full-time positions available. We offer many benefits for full-time employees, from 6 paid holidays each, 3+ weeks of paid time off, reward for perfect attendance, 401k retirement plan that we match, health and dental plans, life insurance coverage, long-term and short-term disability, FMLA, and workers' compensation. We can't wait for you to join our team on April 4th at our job fair. For more information, visit blackbearcasinoresort.com.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
I'm Jim from Jim Peralt Construction, a certified TAMCO contractor. What does that mean for you? TAMCO's full line of roofing and decking products allow me to offer the best options to homeowners. The average contractor can only offer 10 years. At Peralt Construction, we provide a full coverage 15-year labor and material warranty on residential and commercial buildings. Nobody can offer a better warranty than this. Give us a call today to find out what Jim Peralt Construction and TAMCO can do for you.
Don't let the weather ruin your day. Dave Anderson, Peter Kevitkauskas, and Bo Fogel. The CBS 3 weather team, tracking more than just severe storms.
Now at Home Sleep Express, get 6-year special financing on any Tempur-Pedic mattress with no money down and no minimum purchase. Plus a $300 shopping card, free delivery, setup, and a 120-day comfort guarantee. 6-year special financing on Tempur-Pedic at Home Sleep Express.
Get your news on the go. The CBS 3 mobile app.
Michigan lawmakers are considering freezing the state's gas tax for the next 6 months. The Republican-led legislature will start voting on that proposal. Michigan's gas and diesel tax is about 27 cents a gallon. Republican leaders announced that plan today after Democratic Governor Gretchen Whitmer urged Congress to suspend the federal 18-cent gas tax. But her office has said halting state fuel taxes would hamper road repairs. Republicans say the state legislation would save drivers approximately $750 million.
With gas prices spiking, experts are sharing some tips for getting the most out of your mileage. According to GasBuddy.com, slowing down, especially on the interstate, can help. You should also check your tire pressure and air filter, as regular maintenance will help increase miles per gallon. As for how long this could last, experts say you might want to get used to those higher prices, as demand isn't expected to let up for the next several months.
A lot of this is like the housing market, right? Everyone knows that your house is worth 25 to 35% more than a year ago. Why? Because there's less homes on the market and there's a lot of buyers. When that happens to the oil market, we see the same effect.
Experts say you should also consider signing up for your local gas station's rewards program.
Coming up, it's a busy news day. The U.S. accuses Russia of a barbaric attack on a Ukrainian maternity hospital as the civilian death toll grows. Plus, the CBS News investigation with the high cost of food at a 40-year high. Are America's biggest meat producers unfairly increasing their prices? And the Virginia woman cooking up a classic comfort meal to help her home country of Ukraine. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health. If you're 45 years or older, talk to your provider about screening options. The best colorectal cancer screening is the one that gets done.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book. And as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-816-8219. That's 800-816-8219.
With Bath Planet, you get industry-leading products to modernize your bathroom with personalized options to fit your needs. Bath Planet has custom-built showers, baths, and maintenance-free wall surrounds with over 100 different colors and styles. Our certified installers can be done in as little as a day using products backed by the Good Housekeeping Seal of Approval and a matching labor warranty. Right now, you can receive 10% off your entire project and 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2023. Bath Planet, out-of-this-world service, down-to-earth price.
The 2022-23 school year is right around the corner, so mark March 11th on your calendar for the Bayview School Kindergarten registration. Last names A through K come on down from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. and L through Z from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Register for the future class of 2035.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and we'll see what's coming up at 6.
Tonight at 5, we previewed Duluth and St. Louis County days that are underway right now at the state capitol. The annual lobbying event allows local leaders to discuss our region's legislative priorities with lawmakers. Tomorrow, there will be a breakfast event featuring speeches from Duluth's mayor and the Chamber of Commerce president. We'll have a team down at the presentation, so be sure to tune in to CBS 3 tomorrow for the latest from Capitol Hill.
And coming up tonight at 6, as part of Duluth and St. Louis County Days, local leaders will be lobbying to change the growler cap, a long-standing debate brewery owners say they aren't giving up on, why they want the rules to change, and where it currently sits in the legislature tonight.
That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next.
We hope to see you back here at 6.